This decade gave the television world some of its most unforgettable animated types.
I think our duty as passengers on Spaceship Earth is to put a stop to these monstrous acts right away.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 memorable TV cartoon characters of the 1990s.
Sine dubio instantatum.
For this list, we're looking at the cartoon characters we consider to be the best of the decade, and the ones that helped define the 90s for cartoon television.
Now don't begrudge your sister a chance to expand her circle of friends.
Maybe now she'll have two.
Touché, Quinn.
And don't think you're confusing me with that French.
To be clear, we're counting both cartoons meant for children and for adults.
Yeah, whatever, you fat bitch. What did you say? I said I have a bad itch.
We're also including shows that aired during the 1989-90 TV season, as technically this means its first season was being broadcast during 1990 as well. Number 10. Dexter, Dexters Laboratory.
What a fine day for science.
You never really think of kids when you think of scientists, but in the cartoon world, anything is possible. In this comic sci-fi series, Dexter is a highly intelligent boy who fancies himself a scientist.
Some kid told me you have a laboratory.
A laboratory? Dexter, your lab. It is the one thing he does not have, and it will still make you the smartest one of all.
In reality, his inventions and experiments fail because he often gets too excited and makes thoughtless choices.
This machine, I can double, triple, or even quadruple my age in mere seconds. Yes, 1 to 1 seems quite adequate.
Then there's the indeterminate accent, which he needs to speak with because he's a scientist, and all scientists need accents.
No more will I be forced to go to bed early. The world of late-night TV viewing will be mine, for I step in a boy and step out a man.
Despite his IQ, Dexter is also clumsy and hilarious, not to mention egotistical, all of which make him a blast to watch for children and adults alike.
Well, eat up. You're going to be late for school.
Well, we better get going. Don't want to be late for school.
Number 9. The Brain, Pinky and the Brain.
Gee, Brain, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Pinky and the Brain are genetically enhanced lab mice. While Pinky's stupidity is hilarious, the Brain gets the spot here because of his complexity.
The good news for you, Pinky, is that I depend on your help.
What's the bad news, Brain?
I depend on your help.
Even though he's extremely intelligent, his name is actually an acronym for Biological Recombinant Algorithmic Intelligence Nexus, making him seem more artificial than he really is, but that's far from the truth.
While the populace is immobilized, I shall implement my plan of world domination. There's only one catch.
Oh, well, that won't be enough to feed the whole world then, will it?
While he often devises outlandish schemes to take over the world, he's really a scared mouse that was taken from his home prematurely. At least that's what Dr. Freud deduced about him.
Your problem is simple, Herr Brain. You just want to go home.
I do?
Yeah, you don't want to take over the world.
I don't?
Nevertheless, the Brain is surprisingly complex for a mouse on a kid's cartoon.
What are we going to do tomorrow night? Try to shrink your head?
No, Pinky. The same thing we do every night. No matter how forcefully the purveyors of psychobabble attempt to dissuade us, try to take over the world!
Number 8. Daria Morgendorffer, Daria.
Stop following me, Daria. You're following me.
We go to the same school.
A spin-off of Beavis and Butthead.
Who can tell me how they kill these poor little animals that they use to make those furs? Anybody?
Anal electrocution?
Daria proved that the titular character could hold her own. A true outsider, Daria never fits in, either with her fashion-obsessed sister or her career-driven parents. Instead, she's a plain, smart, and pessimistic character, which makes her all the more unique.
Nobody told me about any tests.
Don't worry, it's a psychological test. You're automatically exempt.
However, the true genius lies in the critique the show brings, through her character to everyone else.
He says I should think back to circumstances that brought me happiness as a child and replicate them. But I suppose Quinn's here to stay.
What's that supposed to mean?
In a world of fake, narcissistic people, Daria remains the normal, true human being. while showing us where we seem to be going at the start of the 21st century.
Don't worry, I don't have low self-esteem. It's a mistake.
I'll say.
I have low esteem for everyone else.
Number 7. Doug Funnie, Doug.
Man, the things a guy has to go through to keep from being a loser.
Doug was an outlet for young kids and early teenagers everywhere, as he was an identifiable cartoon character that wasn't too wacky or serious.
It's a setup. They're laughing at me. This whole thing's a joke. I'll never be able to show my face at the Honker Burger again.
As the protagonist of this show, the 11-and-a-half-year-old was often found trying to deal with the problems faced by pre-adolescent boys, such as bullying, school rumors, and self-esteem.
But what if they don't like me? What if I don't fit in? What if they think I'm a doofus?
These issues are always tackled in a lighthearted and funny way for the children in the audience.
The weekend was almost over, and all I had written so far was, "Silt is." How could I possibly finish it in time?
And yet, Doug is an identifiable character for all of us, male or female, young or old, and thus entertaining for the whole family.
You know, before tonight, I didn't think I could dance, but now I... Hey! What the...
Number 6. Goku, Dragon Ball Z. In a series full of memorable characters and amazing animation, protagonist Goku continues to be the fan favorite. A member of an alien race, Goku protects the citizens of Earth using his powerful and amazing power-based attacks, specifically his famous Kamehameha wave. He's carefree and goofy, but will quickly turn serious when in battle. And this allows him to connect with various viewers.
Man, he's good. Far better than I expected him to be. I'll still beat him.
Those who want lighthearted comedy, as well as those who want fantastic action and a serious character, need look no further than this Dragon Ball hunting martial artist.
I've got no choice. If the double Kaioken attack doesn't work, I guess I'll try a triple. Sorry, King Kai, but I don't see any other way.
Number 5. Tommy Pickles, Rugrats.
Dr. Homer says you're too big for bottles. Too big for bottles. Too big for bottles.
The protagonist of one of the longest-running cartoons of the 90s, Tommy Pickles is also one of the greatest animated characters of the decade. He's the eldest son of the Pickles family, as well as the leader of the group of babies that make up his playmates, the titular Rugrats.
Lil, I need a drink. Well, where's your bottle? When I woke up this morning, it was gone.
While Tommy's only a baby, he exhibits many grown-up traits, including bravery and kindness towards others, making him the most mature and three-dimensional character on the show.
Let's do it! Let's crawl further than any baby's ever crawled before. Let's go all the way to Lil's house.
But we can't forget that he is just a baby. And whenever his more childish side comes out, it's always hilarious and cute.
Well, I'm sorry, Tommy. That's okay, Chucky. I'll get some sticks and you get some grass, and we'll make the bestest mud houses in the whole world.
Number 4. Arthur Reed, Arthur.
Hey!
Everyone's favorite aardvark, Arthur and his friends have been entertaining children for decades.
We decided you may have a puppy if you can take care of it.
Yes! My own puppy! Thanks!
But first you need to show us if you're responsible enough to do it.
Huh?
A typical third grader, except for the fact that he's an aardvark, Arthur goes through typical situations befitting of a typical 8-year-old. He gets into trouble, especially with his sister DW.
You're in trouble now.
Hates his mean teacher Mr. Ratburn, and slaves over homework.
But I am glad to have a plausible explanation for why you didn't do your homework. For that, I will give you an extra assignment.
Yeah!
While he plays the straight man to the other wackier members of the group, Arthur is intelligent, relatable for children, and just plain entertaining to watch.
Those are the goofiest clothes and shoes and glasses I ever saw.
Number 3. Eric Cartman, South Park.
I'm not fat.
I'm big boned.
Eric Cartman helped change cartoons forever and define a generation to come by becoming everyone's favorite terrible person.
Hey, everybody, check out the all-new Cartman Land. It's our grand opening. Cartman Land has over 100 fabulous rides, 6 roller coasters, and tons of great surprises. And the best part is, you can't come!
As one of the first foul-mouthed, immature, narcissistic, and just plain evil animated characters, Cartman quickly made it apparent that, despite its appearance, South Park is definitely not for kids.
Damn it, I didn't have an anal probe! Screw you guys, I'm going home.
However, his terrible attitude is what makes him unique, and he serves as a great vehicle for satire against anything and anyone.
God damn it, Cartman, let me in! I thought you said buying a theme park was stupid! Security! It is stupid, Cartman! You made Kyle lose his faith in God, you fat asshole! Get him out of here!
Number 2. Pikachu, Pokémon.
Pikachu.
Its name is Pikachu.
Oh, it's so cute, it's the best of all!
The little yellow creature that you just can't help but love. Pikachu has always been and always will be the face of Pokémon. Starting as Ash Ketchum's beginner Pokémon, Pikachu is extremely loyal, always fighting alongside his 10-year-old master despite often going up against tougher opponents.
Pikachu, now's our chance to show him how weak we are.
He's also ridiculously adorable, which makes him perfect for the kids.
What's that?
It's amazing. Look at all the Pikachu.
Since the Pokémon anime first aired, it's become a worldwide phenomenon. And while Ash certainly makes a great protagonist, this is thanks in no small part to the great Pikachu, who is not only the face of the show, but also the heart.
Rock Pokemon are weakened by water. Pikachu!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Kneel, Baba.
Welcome to outer space, class. The only planetarium open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And how are all my astronauts doing?
Don't they ever stop?
It's flying time!
It ne'er offends my tender nose. Like a smelly fish.
Enough about you, let's talk about me. Johnny Bravo.
Huh?
What do you think? Aren't I having a good hair day? Be brutal, Mama.
Darkwing Duck!
You know me?
Know you? I'm your biggest fan!
A fan? Really? I mean, really?
Number 1. Homer Simpson, The Simpsons.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
For us, there is no other choice but the king of animated TV himself.
Down! Do over!
Homer Simpson is your typical father, mostly, with his addiction to television and love of beer. But most importantly, he loves his kids. And those are just some of the traits that make him so relatable to pretty much everyone.
What's the point of going out? We're just gonna wind up back here anyway.
While his son Bart is also a fantastic character, there's no matching Homer's heart.
Kids, you tried your best, and you failed miserably. The lesson is, never try. Right in the butt.
There's also no denying the impact that Homer has had not just on cartoons, but on TV in general. He's known across the globe and has become a true small-screen icon, even earning a spot with his family on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Large valets! For once, maybe someone will call me sir without adding, "You're making a scene."
Do you agree with our list? What cartoon character from the 90s is your favorite?
I've got one job now, staying alive.
For more animated top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.